The blast happens at 9:47 a.m. on a Tuesday. You are 17 miles from ground zero when the flash turns the sky white. You do not see the mushroom cloud rise because you are smart enough to look away. Your phone is dead. The car next to you has stalled. Every electric vehicle on the highway sits dark and useless. The electromagnetic pulse from the detonation has just erased the grid, the internet, and every circuit board within a 30-mile radius. You are alive, barely. And now you have one thought hammering in your skull: get home. This is the single worst decision you could make. Walking home after a nuclear detonation is not heroic. It is not brave. It is not the obvious choice. It is a death sentence wrapped in instinct, and if you follow that instinct, you will die in ways you cannot imagine. Not from the blast, not from the heat, but from 100 small decisions, each one logical, each one fatal. Let me tell you what actually happens when you try to walk home after a nuke, and why almost no one who tries it makes it. The first thing you need to understand is that the bomb does not care about your plans. It does not care that your family is waiting. The detonation creates 3 overlapping kill zones, and you are standing in one of them whether you realize it or not. The blast wave has already passed. If you are 17 miles out, you felt the pressure, maybe got knocked down, maybe your ears are ringing. That is the easy part. That is the part you survived. What you did not survive is the fallout. It is already falling. You cannot see it, cannot smell it, cannot feel it on your skin. Radioactive particles, lighter than dust, are drifting down from the upper atmosphere right now. They are coating every surface, every car, every tree, every inch of asphalt you are about to walk across. And the moment you start moving, you start dying. Here is the science. Nuclear fallout is composed of fission products, isotopes like iodine-131, cesium-137, and strontium-90. These particles emit beta and gamma radiation. Beta particles can burn your skin. Gamma rays penetrate your body and destroy your cells from the inside. The dose you receive is measured in rads, and at 400 rads, you have a 50% chance of death within 30 days. No medicine, no hope, just a coin flip. The fallout is heaviest in the first hour. This is called the 7 to 10 rule in radiological science. For every 7-fold increase in time after detonation, the radiation level drops by a factor of 10. At 1 hour, the radiation is incredibly intense. At 7 hours, it is 1/10 as strong. At 49 hours, it is 1/100th. You are starting your walk home at hour 0. You are walking into the maximum dose. Every step you take, every breath you draw, is filling your lungs with particles that will lodge in your bones and thyroid and slowly cook you from within. But you do not know this. You are thinking about your kids, your partner, your dog. So you start walking. The highway is chaos. Thousands of others have the same idea. Cars are abandoned in place. Doors open, engines dead. People are streaming out of the city, a panicked river of humanity moving in both directions. Some are heading toward the blast, trying to find family. Others are fleeing, wild-eyed and screaming. No one is in control. No one is directing traffic. The social contract has evaporated in the span of 10 minutes. You join the crowd because there is safety in numbers, or so you think. This is the first myth. In a radiological event, crowds are death traps. Every person walking near you is kicking up dust. Fallout dust. It hangs in the air. You breathe it, it settles on your clothes, your hair, your skin. The more people around you, the more particles in the air, the higher your dose. You need to get off the highway. Now, but here is the problem. You do not have a map. Your phone is dead. You do not know the side streets. You do not know which neighborhoods have basements, which buildings are made of concrete, which routes avoid the wind patterns that are pushing the heaviest fallout toward you. The wind is everything. Fallout does not spread in a circle. It spreads in a plume, following the prevailing wind. If you are downwind of the blast, you are in the highest contamination zone. If you are upwind, you might be safe. But you do not know which way the wind is blowing, because you never thought to check the weather this morning. So you walk, and with every mile, you are absorbing more radiation. The skin on your arm starts to itch. You think it is stress. It is not. It is beta burns, the first stage of acute radiation syndrome. Your body is being bombarded with particles, and your skin is the first defense. It is losing. In 6 hours, you will see redness. In 12, blisters. In 24, the skin will peel off in sheets, but you keep walking. You are thirsty. You see a gas station, windows smashed, people inside grabbing bottles of water. You run in, grab 3 bottles, twist one open, drink half of it in seconds. You have just made your second fatal mistake. The water was bottled before the blast. Yes, but the bottles were sitting on a shelf, exposed to air. Fallout particles have settled on the caps, the rims, the threads of the bottles. When you opened it, you contaminated the contents. When you drank, you ingested radioactive material directly into your stomach. Iodine-131 is now in your bloodstream, heading straight for your thyroid. In 2 weeks, your thyroid will begin to fail. In a month, you will develop cancer. In 6 months, you will be dead. This is why every single Fallout survival guide says the same thing. Do not eat or drink anything that was exposed to the air after the blast unless you can decontaminate it first. But you did not read those guides. You were too busy living your normal life. You leave the gas station. Your legs are heavy. You have walked 6 miles in 3 hours. You are exhausted. You see a park, trees, shade. You sit down on a bench to rest. Third mistake, the trees are covered in fallout. The leaves act like collectors, trapping particles. Sitting under a tree is like sitting under a radioactive umbrella. The bench itself is coated. You have just positioned yourself in a localized hot zone, and every minute you sit there, your dose climbs. A man approaches. He is older, maybe 60, holding a radio, AM/FM, battery-powered. He is listening to static, turning the dial, trying to find a signal. He looks at you. Do you know what is happening? He asks. You shake your head. He tells you the rumors. 3 cities hit. Maybe more. Government is gone. Military is scattered. No one is coming to help. You do not believe him. You cannot believe him. So you stand up and keep walking. By hour 5, you are experiencing nausea. This is the prodromal phase of acute radiation syndrome. Your body knows it is dying before your brain does. You vomit twice on the side of the road. You think it is dehydration, stress, fear. It is none of those things. It is your gastrointestinal tract beginning to shut down as the cells lining your stomach and intestines die faster than they can regenerate. You are now 10 miles from home. 7 miles left. You can make it, you have to make it. But your body is failing. You sit down on the curb. Your vision is blurring. You are shaking. A woman stops, asks if you are okay. You nod. She offers you food, a granola bar from her purse. You take it, you eat it. You have just compounded your internal contamination. The granola bar was in her purse, which was in her car, which was coated in fallout. You are now carrying multiple isotopes in your digestive system. You stand, you walk. You are in a residential neighborhood now. Quiet, eerie. No one is outside. The smart ones are inside, in basements, hiding. You should be doing the same. But you are not smart, you are determined. And determination is not enough. By hour 8, you are experiencing diarrhea. This is the second wave of radiation sickness. Your intestinal lining is sloughing off. You are losing fluids faster than you can replace them. You are severely dehydrated, and there is no clean water anywhere. You see a house with the door open, you go inside. You find the bathroom. You drink from the tap. The water runs clear. You think you are safe. You are not. The water in the pipes was there before the blast. Yes, but the system itself is compromised. Fallout has entered the water table. Municipal treatment plants are offline. There is no chlorine, no filtration. You are drinking contaminated water, and it is filling your stomach with more isotopes. By hour 10, you are collapsing. You make it to someone else's lawn. You lie down in the grass. The grass is soft, the sky is orange. You think about your family. You wonder if they are okay. You wonder if they are looking for you. They are not. They are dead. Your house was 3 miles from ground zero. The blast wave turned it into splinters. They died instantly, painlessly, without knowing what happened. You are the only one who suffered. And you are still suffering. Your hair starts to fall out in clumps. This is the latent phase, usually occurring days after exposure, but your dose is so high it is accelerating. Your bone marrow is dying. Your immune system is collapsing. Any infection, any bacteria, any virus will kill you now because your body has no defenses left. You close your eyes. You think you are resting. You are not. You are entering the final stage, the manifest illness phase. Your organs are failing one by one. Your heart is struggling. Your lungs are filling with fluid. Your brain is swelling. You die on hour 14, alone, on a stranger lawn, 11 miles from your house. No one finds your body for 3 weeks. This is what happens when you try to walk home after a nuke. This is the untold truth. Now let me tell you what you should have done. The moment you realized the grid was down, the moment you saw the flash, you should have stopped moving. Immediately, find the nearest building, not a house, not a car, a building, concrete, brick, multi-story, if possible. Go inside, go to the basement if there is one. If not, go to the center of the building, away from windows, away from exterior walls. You have one goal, maximize the mass between you and the sky. Radiation cannot penetrate mass. A concrete wall reduces gamma radiation by half for every inch of thickness. A basement with 3 feet of earth on top reduces your dose by a factor of 100. This is not theory. This is physics. You stay inside for 48 hours minimum. Do not leave. Do not check on anyone. Do not look outside. The fallout is still dangerous, still lethal. You seal the room. Use tape, cloth, anything to block air from outside. Fallout particles travel on air currents. If you can keep the air out, you keep the particles out. You ration your supplies. If you have food, eat sparingly. If you have water, drink only what you need. If you have nothing, you go without. Starvation takes weeks. Dehydration takes days. Radiation takes hours. You remove your outer clothes immediately. Everything you were wearing outside is contaminated. Strip down. Seal the clothes in a bag. Push it to the far corner of the room. Do not touch it again. You wash your skin if you can. Use water, soap, anything. Scrub your hair, your face, your hands. You are trying to remove particles before they penetrate deeper. Every particle you remove is a reduction in dose. You wait, you do nothing. You sit in the dark and you wait. This is the psychological edge. This is where most people fail even if they do everything else right. Humans are wired to act, to move, to do something. Sitting still while the world ends goes against every instinct. You will want to check on your family. You will want to go home. You will want to help others. You will invent reasons why you need to leave. You will convince yourself that the danger has passed, that you are special, that the rules do not apply to you. You are not special. The rules apply to everyone. Radiation does not care about your intentions. You must master your fear. You must accept that you are powerless. You must surrender to the weight. The people who survive nuclear events are not the strongest or the fastest. They are the ones who can sit in a basement for 2 days and do nothing. After 48 hours, the radiation has dropped to survivable levels. You can leave, but you do not run. You move carefully. You avoid dust. You avoid debris. You cover your mouth and nose with cloth. You stay away from water, from food, from anything that was exposed. You find other survivors. You pool resources. You establish shelter. You wait for organized help. If it comes, and if it does not come, you adapt. You survive. But that survival starts with one decision made in the first 60 seconds after the blast. Stay put. The final warning is this. Everything you think you know about survival is wrong. Every instinct you have will kill you. Going home will kill you. Helping others will kill you. Drinking water will kill you. Walking will kill you. The only thing that saves you is knowledge, preparation, and the willingness to act against your own nature. You will not have time to learn this when the bomb drops. You need to know it now. You need to have a plan now. You need to identify your shelter now. You need to have a supplies staged now. Because when the flash comes, you will have 60 seconds to make the choice between life and death. And if you choose wrong, no one will remember you. No one will find you. You will become one more invisible casualty in a disaster so vast that individual lives stop mattering. Preparation is not paranoia. It is the only rational response to a world where the unthinkable is possible. The bomb does not care if you are ready, but you should.